Barcelona wins yet again. I genuinely don't understand why you guys watch these videos anymore, man. I genuinely don't understand why you guys watch these reviews or me talking about the game of Barcelona when you already, all of us, me included, all of us know already that who is winning this goddamn game, man. We already know that Barcelona is going to win the game. We already gonna know that Barcelona are going to all-out attack and win by a big margin. We already know who is already scoring. We already know who's out there assisting. We already know what's happening in this entire game. This is like knowing the script. This is like watching wrestling and WWE where you already know who's winning and you already know the script, for the love of God, man. Me watching these football matches, I'm genuinely starting to think that there is actually a script, that this football sport might actually be scripted at this point, because Barcelona, with yet another win, yet another game where they did not fumble in the league, where we could catch them up, for the love of God, we just can't catch them up at this point, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal masterclass yet again. The brother is just too good, not only for his age, the brother is just too good for football at this point, man. This brother is the next Neymar Jr. This brother is not the next Neymar Jr. He's the next Lamine Yamal. He is himself, man. You know, I just pisses me off to my different level, right? That the right winger of Barcelona, I just compare him to the right winger of Real Madrid, right? It genuinely pissed me off. The fact that I still don't know the right winger's brother's name, that Argentinian yellow-haired M&M that plays for our team, right? I had to ask ChatGPT, and I swear to God, I'm not doing this for a bit or for a clip or for engagement farming. I just didn't know his name. I wrote like, how much does the Argentinian with yellow hair in Real Madrid scored so far in the season? I did not know the brother's name. His name, let's learn it. Franco Mastant. Okay, that's a long name. Let's just call him M&M. The brother has one goal in all competitions as a right winger. You're an attacker, fam. What's the point of you? I'm so sorry, when you compare him to Lamine Yamal, who is what, or on 20 plus goal assist contributions in 20 plus games, and he is having a bad season compared to last season as well? He started off terrible, Lamine Yamal, this season. Didn't start terrible, by the way. He was performing just for his standards. He was started terrible. Now he is out here carrying his team game in and game out, man. While this brother, as an attacker, has one goal, fam. One goal. But no, Real Madrid fans on social media always praising this brother for pressing the ball. What do I want pressing for, fam? Even I could press. Give me stamina and put me in that pitch and I can play for Real Madrid at this point, fam. Pressing doesn't do anything when you're not creating, when you're not scoring. He is useless. Might as well bring that Benfica goalkeeper to play with us. He has the same amount of goal as an attacker as the Benfica goalkeeper. That's a bit too sad in my opinion, man. But the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, this is what? The sixth player who has scored 10 plus goals this season in all competition, man. Ferran Torres was on 16 goals somehow. First of all, let's talk about how is Ferran Torres on goddamn 16 goals, man. Have you seen this brother in this game? He was missing chance after chance. There's one moment in this game where he shot, it went to the crossbar, came back to his head, and then went outside. You cannot make that up. How do you miss that, Ferran Torres? Another scenario in front of goal where he missed it. Imagine if Ferran Torres actually scored and stopped being a dumbass, man. This brother would be on 30 plus goals this season, fam. Rafinha with 13 goals, even though being injured like what, 2 months. Lamine Yamal, same thing. He was injured, didn't play that well, 13 goals. Lewandowski, 12 goals, barely plays. Fermin Lopez, who is still injured, but still 10 goals. And Rashford, who barely comes onto the pitch with 10 goals as well. No other team from the Europe's top 5 league has more than 3, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at Real Madrid, it's probably just one player, and that is only Kylian Mbappe. He's carrying that team. Ladies and gentlemen, it shows you how strong of an attack this Barcelona team is, man. Their attack is just too good, man. If you take a look at this game, sure, they could have won this game by 7 goals. They missed a lot of chances. One being from Lamine Yamal, one being from Rashford, one being from even Fermin Lopez, which just surprised me, right? He missed in front of goal the easiest shot of his life, and then another being 2 from Ferran Torres's, and a lot more that they missed, right? But ladies and gentlemen, what's important to me is that first of all, everyone in that attack is participating. Everyone in the midfield is participating. Even the goddamn left back and full backs are participating. Everyone is creating an attack. They are creating an attack to begin with. They don't rely on penalties. They don't rely on, oh my god, this is the perfect time where the opposition tackles me and I fall down and I get a penalty. Nope. We don't rely on that, fam. We don't rely on one player, Kylian Mbappé. We do not do that. They do not do that, I mean. Barcelona are a team, a good team with chemistry. They play for each other and together, man. And ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the goals that happened in this game, man. First goal, Dani Olmo, man. I think Barcelona fans owe this brother an apology, man. The fact that this brother hasn't been the best of his form since they bought him, in my opinion. Dani Olmo played good in the first season. He was a bit injured. He's always injured in the first season he played. He came to Barcelona. This season, not the best start. Dani Olmo was getting a lot of critiques from Barcelona fans, and he was missing a lot of shots. He was just carrying the team down, right? They didn't want him to start over Fermin Lopez, and everything was just going downhill, right? But Dani Olmo, since he came back from the last injury, he has contributed in every single game. I believe this is the 6th game in the row where he has contributed, man. And that is unbelievable. His form is genuinely back, and it makes me sick to my stomach that they have both Dani Olmo, Fermin Lopez, De Jong, unbelievable player already, right? And then Pedri, who was injured, will be coming back as well. That is a midfield that is a Champions League type of midfield, in my opinion, man. If they play with this form, man. Ladies and gentlemen, he gave a beautiful pass yet again in this match to Lamine Yamal, who takes the ball, goes around the keeper and shoots and scores, ladies and gentlemen. He does the Neymar Jr. celebration as well, which is giving me trauma. I don't want to see another Neymar Jr. and goddamn Barcelona playing against us. But that was Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal, the humble version of Lamine Yamal, I like to call him, is one of the best Lamine Yamals we're seeing as of today, man. And ladies and gentlemen, second goal happened from Elche. It's 1-1 and I'm out here being, oh my god, finally, maybe some goddamn competition. Finally, for once, Barcelona did not concede first, because every time they concede first, they somehow could do a comeback. But this time, they scored first, and it's 1-1, and I was hopeful, but hope died very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, because the second goal came from none other than Ferran Torres, ladies and gentlemen. The goal was so goddamn beautiful, man, because the sequence that led to that goal was just beautiful. Lamine Yamal had the ball, he gives it to Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres flicks it back heel, gives it to De Jong. De Jong goes around the keeper and then comes back, sends that Elche brother back to his hometown country, right? Sends the goalkeeper to his hometown country as well. Two-way ticket for those two brothers. De Jong gives the pass to Ferran Torres and Ferran Torres scores. That is beautiful football as its finest, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I want to see from Real Madrid. That's what we saw from Real Madrid in the Monaco game, but after that, I don't know what happened to them. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the third goal happened from Lamine Yamal, yet again contributing every single goal this game, man. Lamine Yamal, the ball was going outside, right? He jumps so high, he heads it down, right on the line, right? Ball doesn't go out. He takes the ball, runs for his life, gives it to Rashford. No, not Rashford. The defender, I believe, intercepts it first, but then Rashford just goes and scores it. Basically, ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal carried this entire game, man. Rashford on the score sheet again, 3-1, and that's all she wrote. That is it from Barcelona's game, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful game, man. A game where you can genuinely see the team participating. That is what I like from a football team, man. That is what I want from Real Madrid. That is genuinely what I want, man. Players that give you beautiful football and beautiful style of football, man. No matter what you think about Barcelona, sure, their defense needs to be reworked. The high line doesn't always work, especially against the bigger teams. Sure, but at least they are entertaining us, man. They are genuinely pure entertainment, and I love to see it, man. Now, I don't know what's happening with the rest of the team. Like, Rafinha is probably injured. Kunde was looking injured as well, so I don't know what's happening there. Hopefully, it's not a long injury, ladies and gentlemen, but that is it from Barcelona. Real Madrid have a game against Rayo. I mean, sure, we have to win that game, especially after the Benfica. We have to win that game by a big margin, and we will win that game. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from Barcelona. Comment down. I see every single comment. Like the video, subscribe, and hey, spoiler alert, next Barcelona review game, they're going to win. Gracias, amigos.